This is row 1 of the pattern. It is a side 1 row. Row 1 and row 5 are worked very similarly. They're both side 1 rows. You'll see that their cables have just crossed, and now the cables want to continue traveling to the right or traveling to the left. They travel to the right or to the left by one background stitch. The difference between row 1 and row 5 is the order in which you work the cables. Row 1 starts with a T2F1 and row 5 starts with a T2B1, and then they alternate between T2B1 and T2F1. The T stands for traveling because these cables are traveling. The 2 tells us that there's 2 design stitches that are traveling. The F or the B tell you where to hold your cable needle, if it should be in the front or the back of your work. The 1 tells you that those 2 design stitches are crossing one other stitch. I will just start by working up to the first cable. This is going to be a T2F1. These 2 design stitches want to end up to the left of that background stitch. I will put the first 2 stitches on the cable needle and hold it to the front. This is a background stitch, so I'm going to purl it, and then I'm going to work the design stitches off of my cable needle. So I bring my marl to the back, and I'm going to knit through the back loop in the previous color of those stitches. The next few stitches on my needles are design stitches facing the back of my work. They present as purl bumps. I'm going to slip them purlwise with my marl in front. I'm going to work a T2B1 now. I'm going to put 1 stitch on my cable needle and hold it in the back. I'm going to work these 2 design stitches facing the front by knitting them through the back loop with their previous color. And then I'm going to work the stitch off of my cable needle. It's a background stitch, so I'm going to purl it. You can see that my design stitches have moved to the left and to the right by 1 background stitch. I'm going to show you how I work these without a cable needle now. I'll start with the T2F1. I'm going to bring my right needle to the back of my work and insert it purlwise into the 3rd stitch on my left needle. I'm going to pinch my work, and the 2 design stitches will fall to the front, and I catch them with my left needle. I'm going to move that 1 stitch back to my left needle so I can work it. This is a background stitch, so I'm going to purl it. These are design stitches facing the front. I'm going to knit them both through the back loop with their previous color. These next stitches are design stitches facing the back. They present as purl bumps, so I'm going to slip them purlwise with my marl in front. I've moved my marl to the back. I'm going to work a T2B1. I'm going to bring my right needle to the front of my work, slip it into the 2nd and 3rd stitches on my left needle. I'm going to pinch my work and pull my left needle out. The background stitch will be loose at the back, and I'm going to catch it with my left needle. I'll move these 2 stitches back to my left needle so that I can work them. I'll knit the 2 design stitches with their previous color and purl the background stitch.